Hey, welcome to another edition of Blue Jay Banner. Today, I'm Tim Kruger, reporting to you again all this week live from Friday Harbor, Washington, out on the islands west of Seattle. Uh, Big show today. We're going to talk a lot about fall sports, especially focusing on volleyball and their blue and white scrimmage they had last weekend. Um, Also, catching up a little bit on the soccer programs as well. Um, Want to thank everybody for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. It helps us out just an absolute ton if you do hit the subscribe button. And then also, thanks to our sponsor, Infusion Brewing Company. Great sponsor, great beer. Get out, check out their tasting room. Go to infusionbrewing.com. You'll get all the info you need right there. Fantastic tasting room, really cool shanty type atmosphere. They have some food there. It's great. And you can taste all their beer. They have all kinds of different options for you to taste test all the different beers they're having. They're starting to brew the pumpkin beer now, which is very popular. So check them out. That's infusionbrewing.com. Let's start off with the men's soccer. They had a friendly with Drake over the weekend, and they'll have another friendly where they go at Bradley um, on the 16th at 11 a.m. They'll kick that match off in Bradley, and then they start the season a three-game road gauntlet where they play Florida Atlantic on the 21st, Florida International on the 24th, and then Michigan on the 29th. So three road games to start off the season, and then they'll come home and face Tulsa for the home opener. So three big matches coming up for the men. They're getting prepared to hit that road skid and get off onto a good start. The women don't kick it off until the 14th. They go at Oklahoma. Another tough place, tough soccer squad in Oklahoma. So the women will kick it off on the 14th at Oklahoma. And now on to volleyball. The volleyball had their blue and white scrimmage on Saturday. The white won, scores of 25-21, 25-19, 17-25, and 25-16. Now, let me say this first off. The players switch sides. So I think Coach Rosen talked about it after the match, like, hey, it's kind of tough because um, the fans aren't really, they don't know when to cheer, when not to cheer, and so on and so forth. So it's a little bit different atmosphere there, even though there was a lot of fans at the game. And it's just to see the new squad, to get them out there. And he said, I thought there were some jitters with some of the players, especially with, a lot of newcomers this year and kind of a new team and so forth. Actually, Nora Sis and Kendra Waite also participated in this, so a couple of players from last year. Um, but 17 of the 19 players on the squad flipped sides and played on both sides. So it's very, they juggled lineups, they did a lot of different things, worked on a lot of different preparation. So the big takeaway, I think, was that they got out there, performed. Fans saw a lot of talent in this team this year. And then also, the fans got to take a look at some of the new facility upgrades at Sokol Arena. New message boards around the ribbon around the court, a couple of video boards, improvements to the lounge at the top of the arena. So a lot of new things happened over the course of the summer. It upgraded the facility at Sokol. And I mean, I think Rob Anderson tweeted out a picture the other day of where he had an overview just 20 years ago of the Creighton campus. It's astounding to look at that and then look at the video now and the number of buildings all over, especially, the soccer stadium. You got, the championship center, you got Sokol Arena, you got the Ruth where the women's volleyball and basketball practice. And now you've got the soccer facility, brand new. And I tell you, go out there, it's almost completed. I mean, go down there, take a look at it. It is fantastic. And they're beginning work on the baseball practice facility. All of these things are just driving everything toward championship level facilities for all the sports, which is outstanding. So check it out. Go down there sometime and just take a look. It's kind of a little bit of a cluster down there with all the construction going on, but get out and at least drive by on Cumming Street. You'll be able to see the softball field, and it's fabulous. So this Saturday, the women's volleyball team has an exhibition match against Colorado State. Now, all right, now this is a full-blown exhibition. So the team will get a chance to, obviously, as most exhibitions go in all sports, you'll see a lot of players. You'll look at, different combinations and so forth, but it'll be a chance to get to see the team in full bore. And then they begin this incredible gauntlet of a schedule where the first match is against the defending national champions, Penn State. That match will be in Lincoln as part of a national volleyball, quote unquote, event tournament. So it'll be a great test. They're going to play Penn State, Louisville, USC, Nebraska, all right out of the chute. So among some others. So a great schedule for Creighton, as they usually do schedule very strongly in volleyball in the non-conference, and that has continued under Coach Rosen. And he is definitely Coach Booth was too, but he's really taken it to a new level of, hey, we'll play anybody, anytime, anywhere. The season tickets are sold out. There's limited single game tickets left for these matches as we go through the season. So call the Creighton ticket office and check out and see if you can get some tickets to the volleyball this year, because again, setting themselves up for another fantastic season. Just some comments on some past shows we've had on Cottrell Harmon, the new recruit. Most fans just really excited about it. The comments we've gotten, fans really excited about the potential that he has. If you look at some of the video, and Cottrell, I should have mentioned this yesterday. Cottrell is just a very quiet guy. He doesn't like, and his dad was talking to me about this, he doesn't really like dealing with media very much. And he said, I think that's one of the reasons he wanted to make this commitment now. He knew where he wanted to go. He knew the best school for him was, and he wanted to go there. And I think from that perspective, you can understand that he just didn't want to deal with all the media attention and so forth. Soft-spoken kid, but a really bright kid, and has a tremendous basketball IQ. If you watch video of him, as I mentioned yesterday, he has a tremendous amount of skill on the basketball court. Not only just the offensive show, but defense, passing, just a knowledge of the game. I know I saw a video the other day where he had a couple of no-look passes that were tremendous plays. So he's going to fit right in with the Creighton culture, with the Creighton style of play, and going to be a great addition next year. As we mentioned a little while ago, the players are off. The basketball players men's basketball player are off now till school starts, so they've got a little break ahead of them. Then they'll be in individual workouts similar to kind of the summer thing, and then practice kicks in for real later in September. So that's about all we have today. Just an update on the white and blue game and the soccer. The rest of the week, we're going to talk a little bit more about men's basketball. And then we get into next week. We're going to have a show on Wednesday, a show on Thursday this week, no show on Friday. And then next week on Monday, we're going to kick it off. We put together a all-quarter-century team on BlueJayBanner.com. And we're going to discuss that. I'll bring Mike Rochon on again, and we'll discuss that and talk about, what his thoughts on who he would have picked. I mean, there's so many players to pick. There's no right or wrong answer. You're going from 1A to 1B to 1C. They're all ones, right? So, but it'll still be good debate and good fodder. So far, first week, I can't thank the viewers enough for all the support on these Blue Jay Banner Today daily spots. We had more viewership than I expected. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Pass it along to your friends. Let's continue to grow this. And like I said, way back when we started this, I'm on the road this week. You're going to see, backgrounds of hotel rooms and so forth. The production values are going to be really amped up as we get going with this, when we get our regular producers involved and have some great product for you all season long, all school year long. So we're really excited about that. So everybody, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Any comments, put them in the comment section here, or send them to bluejaybanner@gmail.com. If you have questions, we'd like to answer those as well. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow with another edition of Blue Jay Banner Today.